I did hit him in the fucking brain.
Send more cops. What's up, everybody? Sorry, pardon the hour late start and lateness. I had to work in Manhattan today, and actually, that's not. Well, it's true. I did.
I had to go on a drinking binge,
but I also had to stop in the Irish pub with the manager. So I knew that was coming. My friend, we usually stop afterwards, so that's why I figured let's start an hour later.
Hey,
so pardon the tardiness.
We are expecting a guest. We have a guest.
And the guest is trying to pop on and seems to be having difficulties.
We don't count Joe as a guest. Joe's a regular.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing out there? It looks like.
Who we got hanging out on a late night tonight with us? Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Good buddy and channel member Ryan. What's up?
How are you, buddy?
Colin. Sorry, we're starting an hour later, but he don't care. He'll still watch two movies after this. Byron, what's going on?
Hey, Byron. You guys, thank you for joining us on Sunday. And if there was a lot going on, we had a lot there.
It's sorry to take too many questions. There was a lot of people. There was just a lot going on and a lot of stuff in the chat. Yes. So I apologize.
Yeah. So if please, if we missed something there, we apologize. So
Joe is working late. Come on, Joe. Man, it's what 8:21. What the hell? Go home.
You're working late.
But yeah, we had a great time. Shout out to Christopher Nelson for an awesome. That was so much fun. For those who didn't catch it, go back and watch it. Then surprise visit.
A cameo.
An impromptu thing with two heads. Impromptu Sean Clark appearance.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring this person in and see maybe we can hear her. You there?
Hi guys.
Where is? There's
there.
No video. We hear you.
There's no video. Hang on.
No video. There she is.
Hey! Good to see you. How are you?
Our good friend Colorado or Joey.
Hi, I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm fantastic. How are you guys?
Good.
Awesome. Looks like you got a different setup than last time. Look at this here. Okay.
I do. It's not as cool as your guys's, but I'm slowly working towards it.
You do look very religious because the thing in the Mac makes it look like a church.
Oh, it does.
It's just a mirror.
Doesn't it? It looks like the halo. Oh, come on, this is 12 years of Catholic school, man. Come on.
Oh my God. Yeah, we're coming up to it'll be almost a year since we met you. So we're coming up to that anniversary.
Yep, just about a year.
Poor you.
Yeah.
I feel for you.
Lucky me. Lucky.
How's the temperature there for you? Pat and I are dealing with similar stuff. Is it pretty bad? Pretty hot?
It was. Yeah, I think it was in the low 90s today. So.
Okay. Not too
How about you guys?
Kids were off of school for part of the day. That's how bad it got here.
Like crazy. I don't know. It was in the 80s. It was in the 80s here today.
Yeah.
Okay.
New York City is always hotter, so it was probably around 90.
New York. Well, how this happened was Colorado and I we randomly messaged. She had bought the Halloween 2 pumpkin. That's you have it, the one from Hot Topic.
There it is over your her left
there it
shoulder.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just messaged her. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. You got it. And I'm like, you should join in on a watch along sometime soon. And then she listed off a few movies. And sure enough, Pat's like, yeah, that's what we're doing next week. So Return of the Living Dead is one of the ones we're like, hey, if you're around Tuesday.
Yeah,
join
great
us.
minds think alike, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
We're
Good
saying
stuff.
hello. Hey, what's up, James?
Hey,
Yep,
Colin.
I'm grabbing
There you go. We had a I don't know if you caught, we had a real big show on Sunday too. Christopher
I missed
Nelson.
it.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, Pat
It was a
got
lot
a
of
hold
fun.
of him and reminisced about many things.
That's so cool. That's so
It
cool.
was cool.
And then we guilted Sean into joining us. So Sean did join us later in the episode.
Later in
Oh,
the episode,
cool.
Mr. Sean Clark. So
So a little impromptu thing with two heads.
impromptu indeed.
That's really cool. I'll have to go back and watch it.
I was listening to, before we start really quick, I was listening to Scout Taylor Compton and Danielle Harris episode, and they had their spouses take it, or they subbed in. And Scott's husband said that was there a con recently in Colorado?
There was, and I missed it. So there was one in April, and then there's one coming up. I want to say it's Monster Madness, maybe. It's in October. But I think between the April one and the upcoming one, there might have been one in Colorado Springs, because I think I heard that episode too of Danielle and Scout. But I missed that one as well.
Okay. Well,
Hey, what's up, Travis?
Is that another Travis, Pat?
Different Travis, yeah.
Hi, Travis. Another Travis. There's a Travis Mitchell that joins us.
Should have cornered Sean about the not so exclusive Tom Atkins figure from age 25.
Oh,
right?
Ryan.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
man.
he didn't have anything to do with that. You know that. It's just, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
well.
that wasn't. At least that one from NECA wasn't available super long, Pat, with the coasters though. So
Oh, I could do it. I could do an unboxing tonight too. So let's get into the movie.
I have unboxings too, or is it the same one? Maybe
It probably is. I'm assuming it came yesterday. DHL delivered them?
DHL. I only got one of them though.
I got them both.
Too
But yeah, let's
expensive
start-
for my blood. Let's get
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, I think it was
Colin's
a drunk
out
buy. I
there,
got
so-
both.
Oh boy, drunken buys.
So let's do this. We're going to watch the Return of the Living Dead. This is one of my very sentimental for me from the 80s. Watching this, I remember getting the vinyl soundtrack because I was a big punk rocker at the time, and it's all punk rock bands that are on there. TSOL, one of my favorite bands, is on there. Where's everybody watching it?
It's on Prime. That's how I'm watching.
Yep.
I have a DVD. What are you
I'm on
watching it
Prime.
on, Colorado?
On Prime.
You're on Prime too. Okay.
I'm watching it on a thumb drive. I forgot I actually have it on the thumb drive, but because I did get my DVD just in case. But I'm watching it on a thumb drive.
I'm so
Hey, James.
excited to watch this. I love this movie so much.
So fun, right? It's just this is a fun movie. Just good popcorn fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Pat, I'm ready whenever you are. You're doing the countdown, buddy.
Wait,
Whatever you want.
I missed something. Ryan, what's this? I never went by when I used to get drunk. What happened
Ryan,
there?
did I say something wrong? Because I always do stuff straight out of context when I don't.
Explain. Explain.
I got some explaining to do.
Explain it to do.
Oh, the
Colin's
second sight
watching.
edition?
Second sight, 2-disc version. Nice.
I have to
DVD
ask,
from two. That's what I have.
do
Yeah,
you guys have any collectibles from this movie?
me, no.
No.
I have a poster.
Okay.
Yes. I have a poster
want-
with the coroner. You know who the coroner guy was? The gentleman that played the coroner.
Yeah.
He's the guy that kills Bernie Lomax, Terry Kaiser, in Weekend at Bernie's. He pretends he's
Yes.
a priest.
Yep.
Same actor. So I went there for Weekend at Bernie's, and then he was at Days of the Dead. I didn't realize, oh, he's the guy from Return of the Living Dead. So I bought a poster and had him sign it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Ryan's
cool.
talking about the drunk buys.
Oh,
I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, you'd have to explain this one to me. Joe's
That's
got
what
both.
happened with
Joe's got both Mondo items that we'll be opening.
oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, let's
Oh
start
boy.
this.
Let's
Where
start
is-
it. Yes.
Where is? Hold on a sec. What is this going on here? Hold on. I'm sorry. I had it up here. That didn't sound good. Yep. Okay. Let's do a countdown. Everybody get ready. You have to get up and start yours, or you got your You got your remote?
No, it's only when it's a DVD, buddy.
Gotcha. So yeah, I should know this by now. So everybody, we're about to start. 3, 2, 1, and play. Should see MGM. Return of the Living Dead, 1985. Maybe the movie lied.
There's that MGM lion. Usually, Pat, when I see that first, you know what I think of first, right? What movie?
What's that?
What movie you think I think of first when I see that MGM lion?
MGM Lion. I think of first. I don't know.
Just think of me. Rocky. It's got to be Rocky.
Rocky. I thought Rocky started with United Artists.
No, it's MGM then United Artists.
Okay, my bad. I always remember the United Artists thing at the beginning.
Joe's got a couple Tarman figures. Okay.
Lee, what's up? He's on the other side of the pond. He's up late with us.
Hey,
What's
Lee.
going on?
But this is a horror. This is a horror alumni here. Well, actually, not yet. He wasn't in Friday the 13th, right? Because this is
Yeah, this was before. It was a year before.
Jason's alive.
And I was telling everybody about the what's his name again? Right here,
Tom
the guy
Matthews.
with, not Tom Matthews, the other guy.
Oh, the guy that kills himself.
Oh.
Yeah,
These guys lived pretty late in life. Clue Gallagher's the other guy, right?
Lou Gallagher is the other guy. Is Bert.
Okay.
Bert.
I can't think of this guy's name, but I mentioned it once before. This guy on the East Coast was the spokesman for Pathmark supermarkets when Pathmark was one of the big supermarkets back in the day. And this guy used to do all the commercials for Pathmark. And I remember when I first saw this, I saw it on DVD, VHS rather, and I was just like, "Is that the Pathmark guy?" Because I used to see him on all the Pathmark supermarket commercials.
Bert, we have sort of a problem here. That's James Karen, isn't it?
That's his
James
name, yeah.
Karen. Don Kelf is the guy we were talking about before from Weekend at Bernie's.
Hey, Slasher Fred. It's hard to tell whether this movie is a sequel to Night of the Living Dead or a parody. I think it's I think it's a little bit of both. It was meant to be a parody, as far as I remember.
Don't you love the part when he's going to have to call Bert and he's like getting himself all prepped and everything and he puts the phone down? He's like, we're going to call the boss.
Brains.
So
Bert,
funny. They're so good.
We have sort of a problem. Darren and Frank, Slaughtered Lamb, this is one of their best and worst episodes I think they ever did. So go back and watch that episode.
I think I did watch it. Yeah, I watched. What did I have on the way to work? Was that this morning? The Aliens. They were best and worst of Aliens.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
It was good.
We just watched James Karen in another movie. Remember Poltergeist?
Poltergeist.
He was the
in
realtor.
Poltergeist. Yep.
You left the bodies.
You only moved the headstones.
You know what I never understood, and it always kind of confused me, was that there was the sequel to this one with the same characters in it, right? Like the same actors in it. The Return of the Living Dead 2, and it has Tom Matthews and the same guy in it.
Does it have the same guy? See, I haven't seen the second one in a long time.
Me neither. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really it's still confusing to me a little bit.
Okay, Pat.
Elena
The
Cody
vinyl
was in the
figure.
fourth movie too.
There he is, Pat, the vinyl figure from Hot Topic.
Oh, I just saw that the other day.
Oh, I didn't get that. Is it in store or you got to order it?
I ordered it from Hot Topic, but Joe, you said you saw it in Hot Topic?
I saw it at Hot Topic, yeah.
Okay. There you go, Pat.
I was telling both. Well, I messaged them that part of my tardiness was I was coming back from work, and I passed by a Burlington, and I wanted to see if they had those Halloween 2 signs, and I hit pay dirt. I got them both.
Oh, yeah, they had them at mine as well.
Yeah, I got them both.
I think you got these already, Pat, right? The air fresheners?
Yeah, I got those. Yeah, they're still right here. Bought one to put in my car. I didn't put it in yet. So the band playing in the background right now is one of my favorite bands from the 80s, TSOL. Actually, I just saw them a couple years ago.
They don't sing, "Do you want to party?" Who sings that?
No, that's 45 Grave.
That song's awesome. Remember, like, the zombie or the skeleton?
One of my favorite songs from the 80s out of a horror movie is sang by, what was his name in Friday the 13th? Demon. When he
Demon?
sings, ooh, baby, in the
yeah.
porta potty.
Part
Yeah.
5, right.
Well, that's like when we did our
Damn
fuck,
enchiladas.
remember when we did Fuck, Marry, Kill? We said his girlfriend, who I forget what the hell was his girlfriend's
Oh
name,
yeah.
Adrian, and like, oh, we got to stay for her. I'm like, come on, man, she's singing to you while you're taking a shit. That's a keeper right there.
I
That's
literally
really
sing that song. It gets stuck in my head.
So, Pat, you will do the unboxing later of the Mondo ones. I've got one last thing from Hot Topic. And there it is, Pat.
Oh yeah, I got to get
I
that.
got that too.
Hey,
I'm amazed that they came out
Pat,
with this.
whoever
with
thought
that, too.
Colorado would have something before you? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
I'm
Don't
love
you
slow.
hear that?
I'm slow.
That's pretty funny, man. So you're keeping up with some collections of the Halloween stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying.
We were
Apparently,
talking.
CCH uncovered Return of the Living Dead Part 6. What's CCH? Am I missing it? What's CCH? Help me, Lee.
CCH.
Oh, so Bert was offered to Leslie Nielsen, but he wanted too much money. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh.
I thought he put CCR, and obviously I know the Credence, but that's CCH.
Oh, so you got it too, Joe? So Joe got it in person, and I haven't been to I have to stop at a mall. I've been so busy. Notice I was away for a couple of days, taking my daughter to college, so I had to be on my best behavior with the wife. I wasn't able to go in and out of stores.
Now he's telling them the story here, right? So this is always good.
He looked like he could be Woody Harrelson's younger brother in this,
Oh, he totally does.
right?
I gotta say,
Yep.
I think James Karen might be the best of the in this movie. Should be. He just
He's so good.
Oh, but I was going to say you got a kick out of this, Colorado. So when we were, so last Wednesday, I took a couple of days off. We took my daughter to college. She's a freshman in University of Salisbury University in Maryland. So we figured, oh, we'll go down, drop her off, and we'll go to like Ocean City, Maryland, by the beach, and do some other stuff. So I go outside the hotel at night to have a cigar and a beer, and I I send these guys a video. But so on the back of the hotel parking lot, between there and the parking lot of an office building behind it, in the bush, in the trees, there was a bunch of tombstones,
Seriously.
just random
Isn't that nuts?
in the middle of the woods. So I'm sitting there, I'm at my cigar, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I went over to like from the 1800s, and one of them was a
Whoa.
baby that was only 2 weeks old. I'm like, holy, this is creepy as all hell. So I took a video, and said, guys, look at this. This is the shit that's outside my hotel.
And Pat ran. Fuck this.
I'm like, you only moved the headstones. Yeah, it was creepy as all hell.
I bet. Yeah.
I like the Friday the 13th 8 song. The song at the beginning. Why do I always forget the name of the song? In part
What
8,
song?
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, the beginning.
That's
I
a
know the
tough
song.
watch for me.
The Darkest Side of the Night, right? Isn't that it? Yeah, Darkest Side of the Night. Good song. It's a rough movie, but that song's badass.
Oh, I did see this. Did you guys see it? I saw this. The Return of the Living Dead documentary, More Brains. It's actually really good.
Yes.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Colin, it's on my DVD. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think it's on this one, but I know I saw it was on YouTube. I remember seeing it on YouTube too.
This is
So-
like a,
Oh,
this
okay.
is-
I know the channel you're talking about, Lee. Okay.
I guess we could call this horror comedy. This is like the one that personifies the 80s, right? For horror comedy.
Yeah, this was definitely a horror comedy.
Dumbass, right? Sorry, you didn't know.
I think
This-
that this was my first introduction to any type of a zombie movie as a kid. So zombies never really scared me because I always associated it with being kind of goofy or kind of funny. This one and then the sequel to this one, I loved both of them as a kid.
You know, it's funny. It's like I watched Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and then I thought this was going to be all in that realm and be serious. And then it wasn't. I'm like, oh, this is fun. I got to laugh at this one.
This music always reminded me of the music from Silent Rage.
Oh, God. The
The-
Chuck Norris, Michael Myers movie.
Oh, yeah, what a great movie.
Can't forget
Did we-
Lydia Lee. That's right. She's a big part of
Did we,
horror.
we did a watch long of that, didn't we?
Silent Rage we did, yes.
Yeah.
Look at all these names here. The
What a
80s.
bunch of nerds.
You like Colorado? You like Night of the Creeps? Are you a fan of Night of the Creeps?
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, you got to watch Night of the
You'll
Creeps.
Yeah.
like it's in the realms of something like this a little bit, not
Yeah.
exactly zombie, but
Okay.
With Grab
Yeah.
Ass Atkins? Come on.
in Tom
Okay, yeah, I was
Atkins.
gonna say Tom Atkins is in it. Okay.
Yep. Thrill me.
And the main character is the
Oh, I just noticed
actor who
that.
played Rusty Griswold in the European Vacation. The second.
I think I only know about it from is it the In Search of Darkness, that trilogy of like the documentary.
Oh, it was on that.
80s
Yeah, they
horror
talked about it.
films.
Yep.
I think,
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until just now. I never read the credits. It said story by Joe Russo and Russell Streiner. Joe Russo was one of the original producers on the original Night of the Living Dead, and Russ Streiner was also a producer. Russ Streiner is They're Coming to Get You, Barbara.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's Russ Streiner.
Oh, Dan O'Bannon's what legendary, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
in our Colonel here, boy, is he a jerk, right?
And where's the Colonel from?
That's what I was going to ask you, Pat. I've already forgotten, and I should know.
You know where the Colonel is the hobo that Tom Atkins runs into in Season of the Witch. Remember Dick Warlock pulls his head off?
Yes, same guy. That's right.
That's who the Colonel is here. He's the bum. Cochran, fuck you.
Here we go.
Tom Atkins' finest hour will thrill me at. We got to watch Night of the Creeps. Such a good movie. Where do we rank this among zombie movies? This would probably be. This is in my top 3.
That whole thing where like he just said, "Oh, I had that for lunch." How
He's
about
such a
that?
dick.
That's fine.
Such a dick. I had that for lunch. Yeah, go home and say it to your
Pat.
wife. She'd take this and just fucking throw it at you.
I was staking out more of the Salt Lake City stuff, Pat, so I can get the Dale's gas station 5th and Main, and I'm gonna have to do a big spectacle for you there.
Oh yeah, big time. I'm excited, man. I'd love to go see the sights.
Dale's gas station 5th and Main.
Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. This is big
You
woman.
drunkenly quizzed me on that when I met you, Pat.
I have the.
Was that
I
at
have
the
the drunk-
bar?
I,
Oh,
I
God.
think I still have the drunk video. I think this drunk video is still on my phone.
What do you think he's drinking? He's got to be drinking some sort of booze.
Like scotch or something.
What do you think this is, man? It's a way of life.
And you're wondering where's that going into play, but obviously you know later on in the film. So,
Yeah.
with the-
And he's what do you call it? He's from Friday the 13th Part 5.
That's what
You know
I was
what?
just
I
gonna
really
ask.
think
He
you're
was the
really
guy
out
with
of
the
line,
axe,
Vic.
right?
Huh?
He was the guy with the axe.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
this guy? Oh, which guy?
The guy with the chain, the driver of the car.
He was the one in the
Oh.
beginning of Friday the 13th Part 5.
Oh, geez, he's a little bit more cut than that.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's the one that kills
Joey. I think
Joey.
wasn't his name
He kills
Joey,
Joey.
with the candy
Yeah.
bar.
Wow, so
Over
we
the
got
candy
2
bar.
people from Friday the 13th at 5 in that car.
That's it.
So,
Yeah.
See,
He's like-
Joe says, "I see you guys upgraded. Hi, Colorado."
Oh, hi, Joe.
he's like the Stifler of this movie, this guy, isn't he, with the freaking piercings and the chain on his mouth.
And Tom Matthews' girlfriend in this girl, the typical '80s chick.
She
never saw
gives
her
me
in
the
anything.
Night of the
These guys at
Creeps
all.
vibe girl. Right? Doesn't she give you the Night of the Creeps vibe?
Yeah,
girl?
she could have been in Night of the Creeps easily.
Imagine driving around a convertible with fucking graffiti all over it. Boy, does she stick out in that car, huh?
Oh, number 1 for you, James, huh? Zombie movie? This would probably be number. This is probably number 3 for me.
See, the band kids and Halloween Ends need to get some more bodies, and we should have a big matchup with these guys against those kids.
Linnea's
Battle the convertibles.
I know, right? Joey the pedo.
So I better go get. I grabbed. You guys have a drink tonight, or no? You guys. Or
I'm just slumming it with some more Miller Lite.
I have a strawberry rhubarb sour ale from the Great Divide Brewery.
Great Divide, okay.
Yeah.
I believe Great Divide's. Oh, did they open up more somewhere? No, maybe that's not the one that opened up more. I did go to Great Divide. That was good.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is definitely in my top 3.
Yeah, I think it's top 3 too, Pat.
Yeah, it's got to be OG for me. Dawn of the Dead and this probably my top 3. Then probably right after that, probably Zombieland.
I'm sorry, when that corpse comes flying out, when they unlock that corpse, that's probably some of the funniest shit I've seen. Like,
yeah, when the naked corpse comes running out.
Just because the way he's crying and screaming, ah!
I want to get a Tar Man, some type of a figurine or something of the Tar Man. I love him.
They have one, don't they?
Joe will know this in the chat. Like they made, it was only super expensive, but they made this like 12-inch Tar Man. Only a couple. They made like 100 of them. It looked awesome. The detail.
Oh, cool.
Great. It's just they only made 100 of them, so it's like so out. It's overly priced now.
Oh, Colin's hitting Harvard tonight. He's having some Avion.
Hey, good old school spring water, right, Colin? Yeah.
Hey, he said when I come out and meet him in the fall, he's gonna have a couple pints with me.
Yeah, we're like, you know what? It's amazing. We keep our friends here and part of our community because we have people that stop drinking, but we're sitting here drinking. We're like, we're like bad habits. We're like
the Bad Influence podcast.
Bad Influence. It's
terrible. Oh, this is gross with the dog that's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, from the other side, yeah.
Then you hear it like, wow, wow, wow.
That is probably one of the few horrifying things in this movie.
He's like, oh, Jesus.
God. I just like when he's like, it worked in the movie.
I know, there are some really good lines from this movie.
Lived a long life. 94, James Cairn, 94 years old.
Butterflies are coming to life too on the wall. Yeah, the split dogs.
I'm getting a puppy. I was
nice.
supposed to get him today, but I think I'm getting him on Thursday. And so he was going to be on the podcast with me if I had gotten him today. And I need help thinking of names. So hopefully someone can come up with a cute name for him.
Are we talking boy or girl?
He's a little boy. He's a little dachshund, so a little wiener dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, in the chat, we got to hear that. I highly doubt you're going to name him Tarman.
Yeah, no Tarman.
No, I don't think so.
No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, a lot of options. Like the last one, our last Rottweiler we got, we always wanted the girl. Yeah, here he is. He's getting prepped to take the phone call.
He's just like, hi, Bert. I was so upset when I watched this Return of the Living Dead documentary and found out Linnea Quigley wasn't completely naked. She was wearing like a bodysuit. I was like, oh really? That just totally killed it for me.
I didn't know that. I thought she was completely naked.
I thought so too, but in the documentary they said no, she's wearing like a flesh-colored suit underneath.
And what else? So Silent Night, Deadly Night, is that the other thing she's in, right?
She's in that and
Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons.
Wasn't she was in oh gosh. Wasn't she in the movie where she's
I like
dressed
the
as
guy.
the cheerleader and it's like the end of the
I like the guy in the
world?
background. Let's get some light over here. She's taking her clothes off again. That would be me.
Yeah,
Get some light. Let's go.
it's some like it is random when this happened though. I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on here?
I love how they're just dancing around with the flares.
You know, you got to take this guy out with the flares and put the saxophone player from Lost Boys there.
Yeah,
That
right.
guy's like cut as hell through the crowd. She's gonna regret taking that off then when it starts raining, right?
What a can. What a can. A spare room in the.
You what? You opened it?
Barely keeping your eyes open. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, well, kidding me? Come on, man. Colin's going to watch 2 more movies after this. Trick or Treat Studios has a Tarman figure. Is that the one you were talking about?
Oh, so they okay? No, Joe would know a bit more
Oh.
on. I don't know as much on this movie. I just know there was that rare one. He knows that we followed the one girl that's from wrestling from AEW that collects all the horror collectibles.
Oh, she's in Graduation Day also. I haven't seen her Graduation Day at Dog's Age. Night of the Demons. I remember that. Colin and Lee are both getting tired. Sorry we started so late. Blame me. I'll blame myself.
Alley Wrestling. That's it. Yes. Bert was so happy to go home, wasn't he?
Yeah, remember?
Shit.
He was all excited. Now I'm going home. Well, it's because this is what? This is July 4th, right?
Is that what
Or
it
the
said
day
on the
before?
date? Yeah.
I think it's like I think it's July 4th.
July 3rd.
July 3rd, so it was like the
The
fourth
movie.
holiday. Yeah.
He's like, you stand right over here. This is so good.
Oh, Jesus.
He did get him into it, right?
Oh, that's right. He was in Freddy's Revenge.
Yep, Clue. Yep.
And just before he brains it, everybody hit that like button.
He's freaking out. He's like, here we go. Clue's bracing himself on the shelves.
It's the best when he comes running out.
That's so good.
Get him off, Frank! It's just he's screaming.
You can't
like
help
a
but laugh
chick.
when you watch this, too.
Ah!
I hit the fucking brain.
The legs are still wiggling, right?
Yeah, exactly. All else fails. Just get a hacksaw and take its head off. Frank, get in.
This...
It's the best. Naked bodies just walking around with no head, knocking into shit.
It is so blown up with James Karen. It's hysterical, right?
Tom Matthews was Kickboxer 4 and Mean Guns with Ice-T. I don't think I've seen either one.
Oh, that's right.
Movie lied.
They're gonna cut it all in pieces, right? And then they're gonna take it over there to get burned, right? And he's gonna see the thing moving, freaking out. What?
He has answered. Do you like this job?
That's my favorite. Yeah, you like this job?
Yeah, he was. He did good in the fan films that what the hell is that guy did?
Tom Matthews?
Yeah, Tom Matthews was in the fan films, Never Hike Alone.
He's
And
been at conventions. I haven't met him though.
I haven't seen him at a convention in a while. I used to see him all the time. He used to be at Monster Mania all the time.
Oh, he's going to check if Ernie's there, right? I just remember, yeah, like I was so impressed that that was the same guy that kills Bernie. Weekend at Bernie's. Like, oh my god!
You trust that bastard? Rabid weasels.
Who would have ever thought? That's right, Rabid Weasels. That's right. Who would have ever thought that the same guy that directed Weekend at Bernie's directed First Blood? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, right. It's one of those odd
Ted
ones.
Kotcheff, yeah.
Oh, she's going to be at For the Love of Horror, Colin.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nice. Say
Well,
this.
Daniel Bannon's been dead a while, huh?
I love the body. I like it spooky.
Well, kind of Daniel Bannon's kind of in the news now, right? Because didn't he do what the first Alien? He wrote it, right?
Yeah, right.
Did you guys see the new Alien movie?
I didn't. Brett did.
I'm not the biggest Alien fan. I don't know. Did you see it or no?
Neither. No.
It. I saw it. My brother and sister are big fans of it. So the few times we get to go to the theater together, it's kind of good to we get to go do something together. And I was really impressed for a cast that is hardly tried, but it's the guy that directed it did the Evil Dead remake, which is outstanding.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is it Efren Ramirez or I forget the guy's name, but it's very good. It loses me in the third act, which I think it does for a lot of people that I've talked to. There's some stuff that happens in the third act that's just but the first two acts, it overrides that third act. Yeah, I recommend it though. It's doing very well.
I'll have to check it out. I get some time.
I do want to see that Y2K movie though that's coming out. I think that looks a little wild.
I want to see the Saturday Night Live movie that's coming out.
Or you got the Christopher Reeve documentary that looked very emotional to watch.
I have to say that
I have to watch that.
The practical effect, the makeup on the body that he's embalming looks really good.
Oh, geez, this is your forte. You're right.
You would know, right?
Wait a minute here. So this is pretty legit. Okay.
The side of the body, the rest of it not so much, but the side looks good.
Has it been busy in your industry?
Very much so.
Okay.
Well, people are always dying.
People are always dying. It is good job security. I hate to say that, but it's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I work at HVAC. You're always going to need HVAC, so I get it.
Yeah.
Pat works in construction too, so he gets it. So
Ernie was James' favorite character. Yeah, he was good in this.
Ernie's
I remember
awesome.
him. He was. What else was he in? I know he was in Bernie, but I remember him from something else too.
You know what's weird? I get Salvador Tessio from The Godfather vibes. What's the guy's name?
Oh, the guy from
Look Who's Talking. The grandpa.
Abe Vigoda.
Abe Vigoda. He gives me Abe Vigoda vibes for whatever reason. He doesn't look really like anything. But, yeah. Let's look him up, Pat.
I know he's been in a lot of TV shows, especially in the 70s. He was like a character actor in a lot of TV shows.
1941 telephone operator, Pat. You might know him from that.
Oh, 1941. God, that's such an underrated movie. Love that movie. So funny.
He's in Bugsy.
Wild Bill Kelso, John Belushi. Good movie. Timestamp for those just joining us. We're at 30 minutes and 10 seconds.
I get a kick
Night of
out
the
of
Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead.
He's been dead for 8 years, and he still has an upcoming project coming out. That's so bizarre. It's just like,
Really?
Yeah, what is this movie upcoming? What's this called?
What the hell is this movie called?
Lewisburg?
Matt, what's going on? Glad to catch the live. Your favorite movie. Nice. Jump in. We're only half hour in. Weasels.
Hey, Matt.
Rabbit Weasels. It's Rabbit Weasels. Lee's bowing out. Yeah, I know it's late. Tried his best. Doing it early. Yeah, next. We usually start now
Lee.
earlier. I apologize. That was my bad. I had to work in New York City, so amongst other things, other stuff afterwards.
Yeah, a lot of shows. You're right, Pat. Stay tuned. The John Ritter movie. If you ever saw that, yeah, he's in that.
I just remember being in a lot of TV shows. And he's been dead how many years now?
8. He died in 2016.
How old was he?
He died a month after the Cubs won the World Series, December of 2016.
How old was he?
Good question. That would be 78.
78. I like how he's got a gun on him. At least let me put him out of misery. It's like,
Yeah.
Really? Why do you have a gun?
I love those old school headphones.
Yeah. This is the 85. This is the Walkman days. Have a good one, Lee.
Take care, Lee. Thanks for jumping on, bud.
Yeah, Lee's on the other side of the pond, so it's quite late. But Colin's, I know Colin will make it through it. Right, Colin? What are you watching after this? That's the question.
Joey, have you seen anything that you've liked recently since we last talked to you? Anything stick out? Doesn't have to be horror.
I saw, let's see, for horror, I really like Infested. Did you guys see that? The French movie, the spider one?
Look at his eyes. Sorry. I did not watch Infested.
It was actually really good. I don't like spiders, but I really liked that movie. And then I saw Trap recently, and I thought it was really fun with Josh Hartnett.
That's another one. The third act, I lost it for me.
Yeah,
it was
me
good,
too.
though. It was good, though. I'd recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
I had my sister laughing when we saw it. I'm like, man, Josh Hartnett, he's got no shirt on towards you. I'm like, man, dude, he's in pretty damn good shape.
All the chicks like him.
And of course, my sister's like, you're the most bizarre freaking person I've ever met. Like,
a movie that I saw that I didn't care for, and I'm a little late to the game, was the Hellraiser remake. That's on
the Hulu one?
Whatever it was. Yeah, I didn't care for that.
I was never a Hellraiser person, and I didn't, so.
Neither have I. It's never been my cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't dislike them, but it
neither.
just never did it for me.
James, I tell you, looking forward to Beetlejuice. I think we probably all are. I would think Colorado is as well.
Yeah, for sure.
He looks very Rick James in this.
Michael
noticed
Keaton.
that.
Oh my God.
Doesn't he look very Rick James?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He looks very Rick James. She's a super freak, super freak. I'm Rick
Okay,
James,
time to go
bitch.
get the sangria. Be right back.
I want the Ooh Baby song from Friday the 13th 5 as my ringtone. I love that song.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. When I'm on the throne, I'm reading, or I need to be left alone. I don't need some girl singing to me. It just don't do it for me. Don't understand it.
Pat, did you see Infested, the spider movie?
No, not yet. No.
You should check it out.
Yeah, you know what it is? The summertime's just so hard, and I've been so freaking busy getting the kids back to college and stuff. So I'm going to catch up on a lot of stuff in the fall. You know, because once it gets cold here, I don't go out a lot because it sucks. So that's usually when I do my best movies.
I did see The First Omen. Did you see that?
I like The First Omen. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Wasn't a bad prequel. Oh, look at that. James just said it. Did you guys see the first Omen? I enjoyed the first Omen.
First
Yeah, me
Omen
too.
surprised me. Sorry, I slammed my headphones on there before.
Probably go for an Eastwood spaghetti western to fall asleep to comfort. Yeah, I was going to say, you keep posting. I'm watching a lot of the spaghetti westerns lately.
Colin, I think you've watched it before. I think I've seen you post it. What do you think of Tightrope? That's one of my sleeper Clint Eastwood films.
Oh,
Matt,
I
you
love
seen
Tightrope. Love Tightrope.
Could very well be a Clint Eastwood movie, but it's because he's got daughters in it, so they don't really talk about family too much with the Dirty Harry, or sorry, Dirty Harry films.
We could go down a Dirty Harry rabbit hole. That'd be a lot of fun. Sudden Impact.
Oh,
You know,
Enforcer,
Magnum Force
with Father Malone, right?
Oh yeah, we can really go down a rabbit hole with that stuff.
Deadpool, the last one. Yeah.
Did with the Deadpool, yeah. Still, from the original, one of my favorite lines when he's talking to the captain, and he's going and talking, and the guy's sitting there eating the hot dogs with ketchup, and he's sitting there talking out of nowhere. He says, "And by the way, who the hell puts ketchup on a damn hot dog?"
That's right.
Out of nowhere. And so every time I see somebody put ketchup on a hot dog, I'm like, who the hell puts ketchup on a goddamn hot dog?
It happens here. I don't know if it's like that in, well, at least maybe Long Island, Pat. That a Chicago style hot dog does not have ketchup on it. Unless you're a kid.
My kids always put ketchup on their hot dogs, and I was just like, there ain't no way it came from my loins. Exorcist Believer.
Oh, good count. Yeah, okay.
I actually like the Exorcist Believer. I didn't. It's not like I'm not over the moon. It's not nowhere near the original or even part 3.
Oh.
But it doesn't deserve the hate it got. It wasn't that bad.
Disappointing to watch. No, and
no, I enjoyed it.
You're not just saying that to kiss Chris's ass. It wasn't that bad.
No, look. A movie's got to be really fucking bad. It's got to be Skinamarink bad for me to say it sucks.
So I grabbed one of those bottles of wine from the Michigan trip with the missus.
Lemonade. I loved Wired. Did you ever see Wired?
Sangria. Ooh. What?
It's a movie. It's probably the mid '80s. It came out called Wired about John Belushi. It was based on the book that I read the book. Who the fuck wrote the book? Bob Woodward from All the President's Men. You know, the one broke the Nixon scandal. He wrote it, and it was it could have been better, but what's his name? What played Belushi? Oh, the guy from The Shield. Remember the TV show The Shield? The fuck
Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis played Belushi. It was good. It wasn't bad. And what's his name played Bob Woodward in it as the narrator. Shit, he died. J.T. Walsh.
Great character actor.
Yeah. I don't know why I got so much shit. Because it was like imagining, you know, inside his head, him seeing himself ODing and dying. So it was kind of weird, but it wasn't bad. The book was really good. If you guys, I'm a big John Belushi fan. Sorry, if you guys ever read the book, it's amazing. He died at 35 or 36. It's amazing he made it that long. Because man, did that guy like the fucking party? Holy shit.
There's the rain.
There's that rain, man. Yeah, Believer wasn't that bad. I watched it. Would it be a movie I'd watch again? Yeah, I'd throw it on and watch it again. I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, if there's a nice edition on it, I might consider buying it. It's the only Exorcist I really didn't care for was the second one. It's so slow. It's terribly slow.
It is. The Heretic. It's just not good.
Even the ones they made a couple years ago where there was 2 different versions, I didn't think those were that bad.
No. Yeah, actually, Belushi's wife.
Just recently.
She just died within the past month. Yeah, she just passed away.
And actually, I don't know if you guys watched or anybody in the chat. The Exorcist TV show that was on for 2 seasons was very good.
Gina Davis was really good.
I didn't watch it.
I don't know why it ended. Back-to-back shows that were on Fox at that time. The Kevin Bacon The Following show. That was an awesome show. Gone. It's like, damn. That lasted 3 years, though. I guess 3 years isn't that bad for a show nowadays, is it?
The Exorcist 2 had a very catchy theme tune. It did? I don't remember. I haven't watched it since the VHS renting days. And I rented it, and I was like, this is just not good.
I don't want to say I feel that way with Poltergeist 2. Poltergeist 2 is at least better than Exorcist 2, but
You're gonna die. I don't mind Poltergeist 2. Even part 3, because I like Nancy Allen. I always had a Nancy Allen crush.
Tom Skerritt, the man.
Tom Skerritt. You gotta love Tom Skerritt. I wasn't looking at his neck. I watched Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid for the first time the other night. Loved it. Yeah. Good movie. I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
You know, if anybody in the chat, or I don't know, the Kevin Costner, the first movie of his trilogy or sequels, the Western thing, that's on Max. It bombed in the theater. The critics really liked it. When anybody saw that, I'm curious. I'm going to try to take the 3+ hours to watch it one of these days.
And Colin, wasn't it you that just posted you were watching Convoy?
Oh, Convoy!
Love Convoy, man. That's a great movie. God. Chris Christopherson, Ernest Borgnine is such a prick in it.
You ever see with Chris Christopherson and Treat Williams Flashpoint? Do you ever remember
Flashpoint? Yeah.
Legendary sleeper film.
I still can't believe he died. Mm-hmm. What a way to go, too. Freaking somebody hits him on his motorcycle, Treat Williams. What a shame. 1941. He was in 1941. This is great.
I think their makeup looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you. I thought you posted Convoy. Convoy is such a great movie, man.
I keep forgetting that hand ripped off like part of his leg, his pants.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got like
I was thinking that would be such a good Halloween costume, like this trio. No one would know who it was.
Except us, right? Yeah. You go to a con dressed like this, everybody would love it. Everybody go ape shit for
funny.
It.
Oh yeah. This guy, he was trying to go by the book the entire time. That just goes out the window right away.
Are you guys excited for the Salem's Lot show that's going to be on HBO Max? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I hadn't seen the show in a long time. Colin, I know Colin in the chat's a fan of the original a lot.
Yeah, the original. I love the original.
Pat, I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely
David Dole.
give it. It's a long time coming.
Yeah.
Colorado, it's a long time coming. This girl's sitting there with no clothes on.
Yeah, I saw that. Who was doing the thing on the show? I watched Dave McRae did a whole thing. They have a new showrunner for the Friday the 13th series. Should be interesting.
Should be.
Also watched Magnificent Seven. Oh, I never saw the remake.
There's that new movie that had just limited screenings, Stream. I don't know if you heard about that one.
I heard about it, yeah. Somebody mentioned it somewhere. I think on one of the podcasts I was watching.
No, a slasher movie that's 2+ hours makes it interesting.
Huh.
Big cast. Danielle Harris and Terry Kaiser. The list goes on. It's huge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Terry Kaiser's in it, too?
Yeah, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie. That's got to be our next comedy watch along. We really got to do Weekend at Bernie's.
I know, I'm too annoying with that movie. I talk about it all the time.
We keep talking about doing that, doing the Burbs. We haven't done the Burbs.
Oh, I love the Burbs.
Oh, top 10 movie for me.
Yeah, me too. Have you guys ever done Monster Squad?
No, we can do that too. Love Monster Squad.
You know what's funny? I like Monster Squad. It's just there's just other movies I like over it. You know what's great about Monster Squad? You can watch that movie. It's 70 minutes or something like that. It's like an hour 15 or something. It's short. That's a classic though because that's directed by the guy that did Night of the Creeps. Who am I thinking of? Who's the guy that Matt Russell's friends with again?
Oh, Fred Decker.
Fred Decker.
Salem's Lot remake film should be out soon. It's supposed to be in theaters in Ireland October 11th.
Oh, wow.
You know, Monster Squad, Joey's got Tom Noonan in it, the original Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noonan.
So you like Monster Squad then, right?
I love Monster Squad, yeah.
Brains.
That's another movie I'm afraid somewhere down the road somebody's going to remake, and it could be tough to do.
I thought that
this guy is so good. The Tar Man is so good.
The tongue hanging out.
I love him.
I thought they talked about remaking Monster Squad a few times. I thought I heard that.
It's been talked about.
Brains.
The Tar Man's like a shock to the system.
Tarman's awesome. I like later when they have the torso lady. She's like, brains,
Oh,
brains, brains, brains,
me
brains,
too.
brains.
I want something with her on it. I love her.
The torso lady. Yeah. Tell you, it's an intelligent Tar Man too, because he knows what to do to get that door open. Yeah, usually they're not. Most of the living dead aren't this savvy, but Tar Man is savvy.
They are really smart. I love when they use the radio in the ambulance to call for more paramedics and ask for more
More
cops.
cops.
So
More
good.
cops. Yep.
I almost bought a shirt. I saw it one year. It said "Send more cops," and it had the guy on it. I was going to buy the
Oh,
shirt.
awesome.
Yeah, right. Why do you eat people? Takes away the pain.
I'd be scared to death, Joey, if Pat and I ever went to Colorado because there's some of the best breweries in your neck of the woods. Pat and I might not make it.
If you guys ever come to Colorado, we have to go to a bunch of breweries, and then I want to give you a tour of my work.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And I went there in 2019. I can see why a lot of people move there. I totally got it after spending a week there. I was like, I get it.
Yeah, it's
I do
really
get it.
pretty. It's so expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys ever come out, I want to show you the coroner's office and show you the autopsy suite and our cooler and all of that stuff.
That'd be awesome. We're trying to figure out all these trips. We're getting there slowly but surely.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Chuck is in this movie. Oh, is he one of the ex-presidents in Point Break? Oh, I don't remember that. I haven't watched Point Break in a minute.
Neither have I, but that's a good film.
Yeah, great movie.
This is great.
This is awesome. These guys are like, there's no pulse.
That's right. He freaks out. So, Pat, you got to get your neons up somewhere down the road, aren't you?
You know what? Bringstock was supposed to be this weekend, and it looks like I'm gonna have to cancel it. I'm gonna postpone it for 2 weeks because I don't know what your weather's gonna be like, but it's supposed to rain all fucking weekend here, which blows. So the only good thing is I think I'm gonna get a lot of shit done inside the house. Clean up in here, start moving shit into the Halloween room, get the neons up. So I might get a lot of indoor shit done because, yeah, it sucks. It's gonna fucking rain all weekend.
Brett, where did you get that neon behind you for
This
Halloween?
is from a guy in Texas. So there's a few of them. There's like a original the Halloween poster print. I got a small one, but if you're looking for a neon or something like that, I'll send you a link. He has got a ton of them. He's a great.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you. Yeah.
I got to get mine up. I got both of them. I just haven't found I got to figure out, rearrange and figure out a way to put them up. Need more wall space, damn it.
Yeah, it's one of our prized things back here. My wife and I, Jamie Lee with the wife and I. That's one of our favorite pictures we get that all framed.
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's room temperature. For all intents and purposes, they're dead.
This is great. Yeah, these two guys are like, what the hell? Want to talk to you. Just stay back there.
That thing ate his head, man. Yeah, the guy with the mohawk. He reminds me of the hell was the guy's name? Remember the guy in Repo Man? Let's go do some crimes. Remember that guy in Repo Man?
Yeah. Oh God, I haven't seen Reap in a long time.
Let's go do some crimes, man.
Okay, Pat, the guy in the light blue sport jacket. Is that a dollar store Crispin Glover?
Yeah, right.
You're such a dead fuck.
Why you gotta be such a dead fuck?
We love Friday the 13th 4. You like Friday the 13th 4?
I do. I love Friday the 13th. so much. I was just looking today. I want some stuff for Friday the 13th to put in my room here. I don't really have anything
There it is.
from that.
Some 45 grave. It's party time.
Yeah.
So good. This is so good.
That is the same shot they use when the missile goes off, right?
Yeah.
This is such a great song. It's so ridiculous.
Poor Linnea. They're gonna eat her alive. No clothes on.
That was her fantasy, right?
Yeah, remember? I always fantasized about dying, about eating alive.
Yeah.
Well, she got her fantasy. It's a puzzle.
Your temperature's 70 degrees. This is great. Technically, you're not alive.
Dead people don't move around and talk.
I mean, Ernie's just like, fuck, what else could happen next?
I know. The fuck? Are you crazy? Are you on PCP? I'm Rick James, bitch.
Damn enchiladas, let me get in here.
Where's the bathroom? Damn enchiladas.
I'm just laughing because his sleeve off of his pants is gone.
It's still gone, right? Yeah, and she's got eaten by a bunch of men. She sure did. Brains.
Yeah, he's Paulie. That's his name in Weekend Upper. He's Paulie. Yeah, maybe Paulie knows what's going on.
These poor guys don't know what's going to happen. Actually, at first, the one guy goes, "Send more paramedics."
Yeah. There's one scene coming up where I think it's one of the paramedics that's on the ground and the zombie's eating his brain or whatever, and it's kind of creepy. This movie's not very scary to me in any way, but it's a creepy scene.
No. They move fast.
Yeah.
Brains.
Pat, you think we should hit the Dawn of the Dead remake for later? I was thinking about that.
Yeah, we can do that. Shit.
I have the subtitles. I don't know if you guys do. I'm just.
Me
I
too.
should put them on. Like 100? I like that. Yeah. You want PCP?
I think things are getting out of hand. You think?
This is PCP. You know what this stuff does to kids?
This is angel dust. That's right. That's right, Miss Piggy or Kermit the Frog, or whatever you want to say, Mr. Frank Oz.
Now all I see when I see this guy in the sports coat is like a Crispin Glover off of like Wish.com.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's something Pat and I have been doing here periodically. We find the cheap dollar store. I don't know. Maybe it started. Well, Pat's daughter's ex-boyfriend. He looked like Pat Mahomes. I called him dollar store. I called him dollar store Pat Mahomes, and Pat's like, "That's it."
Thankfully, he's X. Thankfully.
Yes, X. If I didn't say expat, I'm sorry.
Thankfully. The extras were paid $5 if they ate real calf brains. Really?
What?
Ugh,
What?
you can keep that $5.
Really? You know, I should. Oh, God.
This is great. The little Stumpy gets up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it was that scene or not, but. Oh, I love this little guy.
Stumpy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So Don Calfa, Pat, it says here he appeared on Barney Miller 7 times, never playing the same character twice.
That's where I saw. I'm like, I remember him from like 70s TV shows.
Talk about a fun show. Such a
Oh,
good show, Barney Miller.
Love Barney Miller.
That should be on more often in syndication. It's not.
They used to show it on Nick at Night. I used to watch Nick at Night all the time. I mean, I'm old. I remember watching it when it was still on. My dad loved Barney Miller.
So Michael A. Nunez was homeless when he was cast in this movie? No kidding.
Really?
That's wild.
Did he do any other horror movies besides this and the Friday the 13th?
I don't know if he did anything else. I don't remember seeing him in anything else.
I don't
don't
remember
think
anything
so.
else either, but.
Colin, you heading out? Colin's he's got a doctor's appointment in the morning. It's 3:25 in Ireland.
Oh, geez.
Colin, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for hanging
being
out,
here,
man.
bud. Yes.
Sorry for starting so darn late. Blame me.
Have a nice morning. Take care, man.
Have a nice. Yeah, exactly. Good morning. Take care, man. Heads now, baby. Do not dead.
Yeah, Clue Gallagher, Gulager, I hate to pronounce it wrong. He expressed great pride at appearing in this movie, going as far to call it one of the 5 genuine works of arts that he's been a part of. That's awesome. It says here in the early 90s, a longer work print version of the film surfaced that ran 24 minutes longer than the release version. That's wild.
Really? Oh, here's the guy. Send more paramedics.
Yeah, somebody said that Leslie Nielsen was offered the part of Burt, right? Somebody said that in the chat?
Yeah. That's all the windows. Boarding them up just like the OG. Timestamp, what do we got? 58 minutes and 14 seconds. So we still got another half hour left. Nice.
Yeah, somebody posted in here. Toby Hooper was originally slated to direct, and it was supposed to be filmed in 3D. This movie in 3D would be interesting.
Would be fun.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Okay, so I didn't know this unless this was brought up in the chat. The Tarman Zombies, performed by actor and puppeteer Alan Troutman, who is best known for his work with Jim Henson and the Muppets. Okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh, Matt said here, he said the work print is on YouTube. Trash dances to Nasty Girl in that. Really? I have to look that
Oh,
up.
wow. Okay, Matt. Cool. Thank you for.
Thanks. I have to
Wow,
check that
I'm
out.
curious about that. Yeah, because 24 minutes, we should be able to tell some differences in 24 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel was in Life with Eddie Murphy, Action Jackson. Was he really? Oh, I don't remember him all that stuff.
Action Jackson. That's Carl Weathers, right? Craig T.
Yeah.
Nelson. Harlem Nights. Yeah. Oh, Pat, you know what came across my Facebook algorithm was Richard Pryor's first public appearance on Johnny Carson after the freebasing fire incident. That was really wild. I'd never seen that before.
Oh, I never saw it. I have to look that up.
Because it was kind of like unannounced, and he had his shirt like partially like open, and you could just see just the damage that was done to him.
Oh
just
yeah,
had it free clear there. It was like, man,
shit just blew up in his face, man. It's like a pipe bomb going off in your face. Rigor mortis.
The best was just like Carson gave him like kind of like a half hug, and he went and freaked Carson out. He's like, Jesus, don't do that. He's like, I don't know what's brittle on you. Now, see, I wouldn't remember that. Do you remember that when that news broke with him doing that? Were you were old enough to remember that?
Oh, I remember it. Yeah, it was a big news story.
Okay,
big story. Then there was, of course, all the jokes.
Yeah.
People would light a match and go like this. What's that? Richard Pryor running? Yeah, there was all sorts of jokes after that. I remember it vividly.
I wonder what... God, this looks like this was shot in Savannah, Georgia when I see all those freaking trees like that. Now I got that damn Friday 13th 5 song stuck in my head. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. Hey, baby. Yep, I love it.
Pretty much all in California except for Exterior Shot 1 in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay.
Just got him. Up there it is. Torso lady.
Oh, God. Now, I think when we talked to you last time, you enjoyed Thanksgiving, right? Or maybe we watched it. Was that the watch when you joined with us? Or, yeah.
No, but I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. It was fun.
Met Eli Roth a couple of weeks ago. He was a real cool dude.
Oh, really? That's cool.
He was here at Flashback Weekend, yeah. This is so wild. Oh, my God.
Characters are named Freddie and Tina from Nightmare on Elm Street. What? Makes sense.
And Bert and Ernie from...
Bert and Ernie.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's right. Yep, see, now, I've seen this, but I forget, like, they strap down and everything. Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, torso lady.
So cool. Right. She looks so good. I love that.
Makes me think of a lady that I work with that's got too much sun that smokes like 5 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, exactly. Zombies were football players. They're fucking tackling people, man. Yeah, that one paramedic, man, they tackled his ass. Brains.
Poor fucking Ernie. I'm sorry. I gotta keep on saying. Ernie just wanted to do his job.
I like the torso that keeps moving.
Ever thought something
and then
called
you
lemonade?
see like the fluid coming out of the spine.
Yeah. Yep.
God, that's bizarre. You know, Colorado, I give you credit. That's so wild to get into an industry like this. I gotta tell you.
And it looks like this looks so real. I mean, when we get decomposed bodies, which we get all the time, we just got one in last night, the skin really does look that color. So they did great on the practical effects here.
So have you, well, no, because you're always probably covered up and everything. Like, so the fumes never really get there. You know, once if you have it off, it does get to you then, right?
No, it does. I mean, we'll wear a mask, but it
Right.
stinks. Our When I got to work this morning from the decomp that we had last night, the whole building stunk, and it'll stink until we get the body out of there.
Oh, here she comes. She's alive.
My brother always, we talk about because one of his favorite movies is Can't Buy Me Love, and he was watching when he
Oh,
talked
good movie.
about the girl from Can't Buy Me Love. You heard that whole story?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is it? That's a Amanda Peterson, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, she died in my county.
yeah. When you
Yeah,
were on, you were talking about that
yeah,
one of our
yeah.
watch along. See,
Crazy. I never thought she would be living in Greeley, Colorado, of all places.
of all places, yeah.
Yeah.
We always find the people at the weirdest places. Like I
Yeah,
said, what do you call lived right down with not far from me? Peter Steele from friggin' Typo Negative.
oh, really?
Yeah, because my right not far from me, like a half hour away, is like the county jail, and my wife's friend used to work there, and she was a metalhead. And actually, she's since passed too. So she's like, "Oh, Pat, we had a celebrity in lockup last night. You probably know who he was." I go, "Who?" She goes, "Peter Steele." I'm like, "From Typo Negative?" She's like, "Yeah." I go, "What the fuck is he doing up here?"
That's
She's like, "He
awesome.
lives." She's like, "He lives up here." I go, "What the hell was he doing in a lockup? Drunk and disorderly." That's why he was locked up.
We have Donnie Wahlberg and Jennifer, his wife. What's her name? Who's Donnie Wahlberg's wife?
Oh,
Jennifer McCarthy. They
Jenny
live
McCarthy. Yeah.
they live in St. Charles, which is the town next to us. So,
Oh, really?
which was I'm laughing because my wife took my daughter to her first concert with my sister-in-law. They saw New Kids on the Block in Milwaukee on Saturday. It's like,
Oh,
damn.
nice. Yeah, I don't ever think we're going to get very many celebrities here that die in my county, but Amanda Peterson and then the drummer of the Doobie Brothers.
Oh,
That
it's
was the
probably
other
Ruby Bronze,
one.
yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Who was it who came through my town? Was it last summer? And I wasn't around, but I made a big deal because he was playing with his band in Stroudsburg, which is only about a half hour away. Keanu Reeves with his
Oh,
band. He was playing the theater about a half hour away, and everybody's like, he was like in our town walking around. Everybody's, and I wasn't around.
oh, that's cool.
I wonder if that was before he started. He's supposed to be the most humble guy, but he had some autograph seekers that were really nasty with him. So he started getting nasty, which sucks because he's like a cool, humble dude.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was last year or the year before, Arnold Schwarzenegger was seen in Loveland, Colorado, which is just a town over from me. So I don't know. I think he has a house in Estes Park. So I
Oh,
think
no
he's been
kidding.
seen around time. Yeah.
Estes Park is nice.
Yeah.
Spent time in Estes Park Brewery.
Here comes the cops.
This is hysterical. When they start come running, right?
Yep. Everybody just gets swarmed.
Look at
Timestamp,
these
everybody. 1 hour and 37. 1 hour, 8 minutes and 37 seconds to be exact.
Look at the
Oh,
mustaches on these cops.
yeah, they got that
Mhm.
friggin' 70s porn stash.
He looks like the cop. Speaking of Friday the 13th, he looks like the cop from Friday the 13th, Part 6.
Oh, the sheriff?
The sheriff, the
Well,
dad.
the sheriff's deputy.
Wherever the rat dot goes, you bang.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, that, and then the other guy who, when he
Ugh.
calls it in, I don't know why I remember the scene so well, but he calls in his daughter's car, and then the deputy's like, "What would you like us to do?" And he's like, "Proceed with caution, asshole." Do you remember that part?
hmm
It's that guy looks like him,
There
but
he
it
is.
was like that
Send
that
more
stash.
cops.
Did he have like a uniform on, that zombie?
Sort of,
Like
yeah. Send more cops guy.
Bert with the lead pipe.
Who did it? Bert with the lead pipe in the crematorium.
And Ernie with the revolver.
And with the revolver. And Demon with the enchilada.
Ernie in his jumpsuit that's missing one pant leg. Look at his hands. These two were so good, Tom Matthews and
They were.
Frame.
And this
So
is
good.
it. And it's great. This is the scene. You can see where he dies, and now he's back. I can smell your brain.
That's kind of one of the sad parts where he decides to just burn himself, right? That's like, oh man.
Your brains.
Then again, I think there's some people are happy because he's such a whining prick, right?
Ah! Yep, that's him. Suicide was the ex candy bar killer in Friday the 13th. Yep. Vic. I think you're really out of line, Vic.
Yeah.
And a shot with the lead pipe.
Brains. Now he's doing his best Leslie Nielsen from when he gets a towel thrown on him. Oh.
Ah!
The guy who plays cop in Jason X also played the second person that Horace Pinker possessed in Shocker. Really? Was he? Wow, that's a good catch, Slasher Fred.
All these people need showers.
Brains. Make it stop. Shut it up. He's Civil War zombie. Send more cops. Yeah, he does.
Freaking spine moving around like crazy.
I love it.
Do you like the Creep Show films, Colorado?
Yeah.
We've watched them both. We had a great time watching those as usual.
Oh God, I love Creep Show 1 and 2. 3 is just horrible.
Oh, I've never seen 3.
Don't bother.
I think you just need to see 2. I think 2's I love 2.
I love 2. Yeah, I love 2 as well.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
The raft is just a thing of beauty.
Yeah, the raft is Brett's favorite.
Besides the obvious part, but yeah,
for two personal reasons.
That was just that creeped the shit out of me especially when you think he's getting away at the end, that thing just shoots out of the water. Like fuck.
That's the one I think of when I think of Creep Show 2. I think of the raft.
Me too. Yeah, like the Indian one at the beginning, it's okay, but those 3 episodes got better as they went along.
Yeah, that was good. What do you call it? George Kennedy.
Yeah, George Kennedy, the hitchhiker. God, that's so fun. Oh God.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
Some guy got creamed. It happens all the time.
I was about to say it. You did. Some guy got creamed.
You and I've talked about it many times.
We always do that. Then we'll know where me and Brett like some guy got creamed.
Tell you what happened.
Well, you would have had a ball with us at Chiller Theater. We were friggin' shit-faced at Chiller Theater walking around.
Yeah, Joey, were you on since we were... Oh, God. That night. That was...
They shouldn't have let us out of the room at a certain time.
Pat and I went to... God, we went to the diner from the first Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah, I took Brett to the camp, the original camp.
Yeah, we went to the camp, which I guess they viewed Friday the 13th just the other day, right?
Yeah, they always do, because this is the time of year where they start doing the tours.
Oh, cool.
Because Boy Scout camp's all over now.
You know what? It would be interesting to see it. It was early in the season of them getting prepped, so it looked like it was just run down. But maybe it's always looking run down.
No, it's usually they usually fix it all up. It's actually a pretty decent camp. I camped there, I think, about 3 times when my son was in the Scouts. So we did that. Then we went to the Blairstown Diner, and then went to how many breweries? 3 breweries. One brewery we tried every beer.
The last one was close to the hotel thing.
Yeah, and that was the one we tried every single beer on the menu.
But
oh, nice.
I blessed Pat. He let me look up, I'm like, Pat, this one is rated so high in Untapped. Gotta go here. And of course, every beer was good, right, Pat?
We had every beer in the brewery. We tried every one.
Yeah,
that sounds so
4-ounce flights, right?
Brains. Yeah, if you're a Spider-Man, spiders. Hey, fuck you, man.
But we got to talking to the 2 Santas from the first 2 Silent Night, Deadly Night films.
They were cool.
Oh,
They were
really?
a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
God,
Cool.
yeah. And we gave them information about our show, so hopefully might be somebody to try to reconnect with.
Yeah,
Pretty
they
cool.
both sound interested, like they would come on.
I actually, you know what, Pat? Those 2 guys, and I don't know if they would want to do it. Either one of those guys, if they're willing to do the watch along with us, that would be freaking awesome.
Probably, yeah. I saw.
I'd say, but they probably maybe they've done that.
I have the magnets on my door over here. The one that what's his name gave away. Remember he gave us a little magnet and signed it. Garbage Day.
That's right, he did. Yes, mine is on my freezer. Yes.
Yeah, mine's on the door.
And Pat went up to. We met Rosanna Arquette together. Had to talk about Mr. Jean-Claude Van Damme because I was getting a Van Damme movie signed that she's in. That was interesting.
How was that?
She did not like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but she
Not
was
at all.
nice to us.
It was nice to us, but she was like, ugh. He put the post-it down. She was like, ugh. Well, like, I guess you don't like him.
Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm so sad. This is just.
Aw.
Sorry.
Hey, he did the noble thing.
I've
I like he's
I've
like,
been
"Ooh."
invited to watch an embalming and a cremation, and I just haven't done it yet. So I'd like to do it. I'd like to see it. It'd be kind of cool.
Really? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Tales from the Dark. We did a Tales from the Dark Side watch along, didn't we? Yeah, we watched Tales from the Dark
Of
Side
the
already.
movie we have.
The movie.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been
Creepshow
doing the
3,
TV
there's-
show.
James, there's a Creepshow 3 that I don't think I've actually ever seen. I just know it was terrible. But then there's
It's
Tales from the Dark
terrible.
Side.
It's terrible.
I was hoping. I thought those guys would. I should have been surprised what Sean and Chris said about Tales from the Dark Side because it hasn't aged, obviously. But
I like the campiness 80s of it. That's what I like. That's probably it's just special to me because I remember making sure I was home every Saturday night to watch a new episode when I was a kid.
you know what, and maybe you knew about some of this stuff, but if some of my questions that I was trying, I didn't want to repeat some of the stuff like even Darren and Frank had said. I was just really surprised what Chris said, how they keep track of all the photos and everything he does. He has to hand in like that whole portfolio, the whole.
Yeah.
It was really interesting to hear that. I'd never heard that. I guess it's common sense maybe to some people, but not. He went into pretty thorough detail of what he has to do when he makes one of these films. Like, at least if he's part of the main FX crew member. So.
Generation X. Great band. Love Generation X. What's up, man? 45 Grave. Party Time. Great song.
Hey, Generation
It's coming up
X.
again.
Hey.
It's coming up again. James Cameron came up with the idea for his death, huh, James? Nice.
That's cool.
Who's faster? Return of the Living Dead zombies or Dawn of the Dead remake zombies? They're
I think those
fast.
Dawn of the Dead remake ones are pretty damn fast.
They're pretty fast. Same thing like in Zombieland. Those guys are fucking hauling ass too.
Oh, Zombieland's fun. That's another fun film. The second one too.
Gina.
Stop it. I got to go back and look at that. I still haven't looked at the stuff that Joe was talking about with that convention in Kentucky. When did you say that was in October?
October, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Creepshow 3. I watched it once and it was enough. It's just garbage.
He's a piece of shit.
I like when he hits Tarman's head off. You hear he's like, "Wah!"
Wow, home run.
This guy's even dressed like Marty. He's dressed like friggin' what do you call it? Big time. Like the clothes are exactly like from Back to the Future.
Or Urkel from Family Matters.
Did I do that?
Oh, there's the emergency phone.
The first Zombie in Return 3 was creepy. I think Chris worked on that. Might have been one of the ones he worked on. It's like rabies. He reminded me so much of the whole. I can't remember the actor's name, but he played. He was the guy in charge in the A-Team. Remember the TV show?
Oh, Steve. Lisa met him at the convention. She wanted to go meet him really bad. The head honcho of the A-Team, right?
Yeah, on the TV show. The TV show, not the movie.
No, the
I can't remember
TV
his name.
show.
Reminds me of him.
I'm going to tell you because it's going to bother me.
It's a way of life.
I'm hoping you're talking about Dirk Benedict.
Not Dirk Benedict, the other guy, the head guy. Dirk Benedict was Face. No, he
George
wasn't Face.
Papard, Hannibal?
Yeah, Hannibal. That's it.
Or Dwight Schultz was Howling, Miss Mad Bird.
George, yeah, he reminds me of Sarge. George Papard. Yep, Slasher Fred. That's who he reminds me of for some reason.
Very good slasher, Fred. Yes. Look at this girl holding onto that spike like no other. Did you watch When Evil Lurks, Joey?
I did.
Did we talk about that? That's a wild film, right?
It's a
So
great
good.
movie.
Yeah, it was great. I loved that a lot. That's why I'd be really curious to know what you guys think of that French one, the Infested the Spider one.
I will. It's on Shudder, right?
Yeah,
on
I think
Shudder.
so.
Yeah, he's totally dressed like George McFly. He really is. I have to check it out. It's on Shudder. Infested.
I think it
I'll
was
check it
Shudder.
out.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
see the other movie, Terrified? From the same director as When Evil Lurked?
No, but Sean said he liked that, huh?
Oh, watch
think so.
Terrified. That's really, if you like When Evil Lurks, same guy that directed
okay.
that did Terrified. Terrified is just as fucking creepy.
Hmm.
And it's on Shudder.
Now, did you watch the one? What's the one, Pat? I know you didn't care for it, but the guy with he wears the pillowcase. The guy that we watch him walking around the forest in a Violent Nature. Did you
Oh, in a
see that?
Violent Nature.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I didn't care for it. It was too much
Oh,
walking
really?
around.
But no, here's the thing though. I think any horror fan should watch it just to get their opinion.
No, yeah, just watch. I wouldn't tell. It. I didn't hate it, but I was just like, yeah.
What was the
Last-
other one that came out recently? Is it Abigail?
Abigail.
Or-
Oh, you haven't seen Abigail?
Abigail-
Oh,
I haven't seen
so
that
much fun.
yet. Is it good?
It's-
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
It's fun. It's so much fun. It's from the same filmmakers that did Ready or Not. If you saw Ready or Not, I love Ready or Not.
I didn't see Ready or Not.
If you didn't like those two movies, I'd be surprised.
Okay,
That's just
I'll
me.
check them out.
They're fun. They have humor to them too. But they do have a serious element, but there's some fun to them.
I
Like
that.
Pat, what's our movie we like with all the masks? With the badass girl, Sharni Vincent.
Well, the
What's the one?
masks.
You're next. You're next. Did you
You're
see You're
Next.
next?
Oh yeah, yep.
You're
Yeah, I
next.
love that movie.
Like if you like You're Next, you should like both Ready or Not or Abigail. easily. Your Next is great. Pat likes Your Next like I do.
Yeah, I love that movie.
What did you guys think of? Speaking of like another like horror comedy type movie, is it Tucker and Dale vs. Evil?
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, me too.
I wasn't as crazy on it as other people,
Oh, really?
but here's the thing.
I liked it. I liked
saw
it.
it in spots.
It
I need to watch it from beginning to end. I watched it over. It wasn't a appropriate viewing to give a good opinion, I guess.
Oh, okay. I thought it was really fun.
It's like
exactly, right? The
that other movie. What's that one? Must Die in the End. I forgot. John Must Die or whatever.
I
gotta watch
know what you're
again.
talking about. I have not seen it. John Wick? No, not John Wick.
No, not John Wick. It's
John Tucker Must Die?
I don't think it's that.
He's like, you listen.
I know Paul Giamatti's in it. Here we go. It's gonna get shot.
Would you imagine the government did this? Wow. It's crazy shit, right?
To get rid of the infestation?
$20 square blocks, less than 4,000 dead. The rain's not going to wash anything away. It's going to make it 1,000 times worse, dumbass.
John dies at the end, is what I was thinking of.
Oh.
It's directed by Don Coscarelli, who, is Phantasm fame. So.
Oh, God, Slasher Fred. I love Transylvania 65000.
I love Transylvania 65000 too. So good.
I haven't seen that, no. Wow.
Yeah, Ed Begley Jr., Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
What's his name? Kramer is hysterical in that.
Ah! The song kicks.
Ah! Oh, Gina Davis is hot as hell in that too.
So, what always confused me about the Return of the Living Dead is I distinctly remembered a scene where Tom Matthews' girlfriend like offers up her brain. Right at the end, she's like, okay, and then he bites her. And so then I looked into it last night, and it's Return of the Living Dead 2. It's the sequel. And Tom Matthews is in it, and the same guy who plays, what's his name, is in it, and it's a new girlfriend, but I didn't remember them being in that movie, but they are totally in it.
I'm going to have to watch Return of the Living Dead 2 again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's fun.
Colonel Glover had the best line in Halloween 3. Fuck you, Cochran. Some crazy shit going on in that factory. I heard. They get me a case and a half of Molotov cocktails. That is the Return of the Living Dead.
So much
they're
fun.
the only two that came back for the sequel, it looks like. Okay.
Great soundtrack too. I encourage people to buy it.
So what's the next movie it says for you, Joey?
Next movie for me, it says is Tourist Trap.
Tourist Trap, great movie. Love
you get Tourist Trap, I get Howard the Duck.
That's a good one too. I like Howard the Duck. Got it. Lord knows I had a big crush on Leah Thompson.
Yeah, I have Return of the Living Dead Part 2, and then Tourist Trap.
Return of the Living Dead 2, it says I got to pay for it, or is it showing you that I don't have to? You don't have to.
I think I have it downloaded.
Oh, you already have it downloaded? Okay.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. So
that
what
was
are
a lot of fun.
What are we watching next week? Let's pick another Dead movie.
Should we watch Return of the Living Dead 2 even I haven't watched in a long time, or Dawn of the Dead, or other people like Day of the Dead. I'm not the biggest Day of the Dead fan, but I'll watch it. I'm a team player.
Yeah, I'm not the big Day. Day of the Dead is not bad. I'm not over the moon about it, but
You should watch the Evil Dead remake. That's a lot of fun.
oh no, we talked about doing Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the
Yeah.
Dead. Yeah,
The Dead's fun.
Joe might lose his mind if we're watching Shaun of the
Yeah,
Dead.
well, we have to make sure he's on. None of this working late shit, Joe. Get your ass home.
Yeah.
We're watching. We're gonna watch a movie. That's like one of his favorite movies.
Hey, I wanted to ask you guys, what did you think of Longlegs? Did you see it?
I think it's worth seeing. I don't know if
haven't-
it's a multiple
I'm gonna watch
watch.
it this weekend. I was talking about watching it this weekend.
I really think the girl from what's the girl the movie that she was in, the big movie with the thing that's following her.
It follows.
It follows.
It follows. I really, she's really good in it as the agent. I'm looking forward to It Follows, the second movie. So
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage, it sticks out for him. It's no doubt he's effective as hell in it. You like the Seven type films like that or Zodiac? You got to watch it if you like those
Yeah,
type of films.
I saw it and I wasn't.
That's
didn't
okay.
see the hype about it. Yeah, I was like, man, am I missing something here? I mean, it was okay, but
I felt
somebody
the
else
same
said
way
that.
about that was Late Night with the Devil. That was so hyped, and I saw it. I'm
I
like,
have not seen that.
it was
I
good.
would-
I liked it. I didn't dislike it, but I'm like, this movie's not like. Everybody's like, oh, you gotta go watch it. So I'm like, I watched it. I'm like, it's good. I
would
enjoyed
say
it.
I like that movie more than Long Legs, which might throw people off. Late Night with the Devil, I like the concept of the late night shows, and I remember that from the '80s. Whenever I stayed up late in the summers, that was made me think of stuff. But and then
And
you
they
add the
really,
whole-
really captured the '70s late show
Yeah.
vibe, big time.
Okay. Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, it's worth watching. I liked it.
I think it's on Shudder. I could be wrong, but
The villain from Shocker was in Return of the Living Dead too. Horace Pinker was in Return of the Living Dead too.
Horace Pinker, yeah, Mitch Pileggi,
Mitch Pileggi.
good actor, nice guy. From the X-Files, right? The X-Files.
You have to go back and watch. Maybe I want to definitely do Return of the Living Dead. We could just do a whole Dead thing. Let's just do Dead.
I wonder if that horror movie that I was telling you about the election in the town came out on social or on demand. Oh god, Mask was pretty badass. I gotta look this up here now.
Best horror movie this year. Which one, James? Which one? Because we just talked about a few. What do you consider the best horror movie this year? I'm trying to think. What would be the best horror movie I saw this year? I know I didn't see Long Legs yet. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch Abigail. Trying to think of what the best one this year I watched.
Founders Day. Here it is. Where's Founders
know.
Day playing?
Mark Burns, what's up, man? Late Night with it was very overrated. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but it was very overrated.
That's how I felt about Longlegs.
Yeah, because everybody's going, man, you gotta go check out Late Night with the Devil. You'll love it. And I'm like, I liked it, but I'm like, guys, it's just,
Yeah.
didn't live up to the hype.
Founders Day, that movie about the election. You could watch that. Oh, it's on the Roku channel in Plex. Pat, you got to go watch that. Remember, I saw it in the theater with my brother. That's a fun movie.
Founders Day?
Yeah, it's about a small town with their election and the two
I heard
people running.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
I remember you
It's
telling me
fun.
about it. Yeah,
The Mask is pretty cool looking too.
I'll definitely have to check it out.
That's awesome. It's on the Roku channel. That's so cool.
No, cool.
But I like that film a lot. That was fun.
Oh, quick before it gets late, I'll do a quick unboxing.
You can do a quick unboxing. Yeah, I don't have to open mine up then. I'll just drink my lemonade freaking
Since everybody, whoever hung out
lemonade
late,
sangria, which is bizarre to drink.
do a quick unboxing.
It's good. Lemonade sangria. It's not overly sweet. I'll take it.
Sounds good.
When my wife's birthday, Michigan there's a whole bunch of wineries she wanted to check out, so we spent like a whole extended weekend checking out wineries, and we had no idea where we were staying in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The Trump's rally was happening.
This is fucking,
Shit.
So we're like, oh shit, we're not gonna get back to our hotel. This is gonna be so bizarre.
where am I going to put these things? I didn't think these things were going to be this big. Holy shit! Where am I
Well,
going
they
to put them?
said like what, 12 inches?
More-
big?
More important, where am I going to hide them?
Where are you gonna hide it from? Who, Kathy?
The wife.
Yeah, no comment.
All right, so So this is the Mondo Halloween 2 resin figure.
Oh,
Oh,
somebody's
cool.
coming down. Somebody's coming down. Who is it?
So that's that.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Didn't think they were that big.
We're just about done.
So that's one.
Oh, sorry, I should have muted that.
Hey, I'm kidless in this house. It's just me and the wife and the puppies now. They're both in college.
The daughter's getting prepped for a good night before softball tomorrow. So
One's in college, one's in grad school. I didn't think these things were this big. Holy fuck, how am I going to hide these sons of bitches?
Yeah, Mark, a lot of people, I would say Late Night with the Devil, a lot of people thought it was the most overrated.
It really, it was good, but definitely, I was expecting like this groundbreaking thing, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
You would have thought, like, doing a podcast talking about films, I would remember everything I've seen this past year. That didn't work that way.
So what do they call this one? Is this the one you got, Brady? It's like the retro gamer one?
No, I don't have the retro gamer one. I just have the regular one.
That one's cool.
Yeah, it's like a retro gamer one. He's
I like
blue. I love how it comes with the extra Ben Tramer head.
I love that.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Did you open up the other one, Pat? I got it open if you want me to get that.
Yeah, the other one was this one.
It's like in a little shopping bag. Oh.
Yeah, I like
so
the
cool.
packaging.
Brett Michael, meet Pat's Michael.
Michael meet Michael. There's lots of Michaels.
Hi.
Lots of Michaels.
I'm just here for the drinks and the party. This actually, it doesn't look bad, Pat. I just for the price of what these were, there's no way I could buy two of them.
I know. I only bought the first one like you did, but then I think I drunk bought the other one. It's not a good idea what I drunk buy.
Well, I think no, that wasn't a drunk buy. That was when I was riding the bike when I gave our buddy, our friend, who's our friend that I just bought a whole bunch of VHS stuff from.
Oh, Michael Romano.
Mr. Romano, yes. God, that was dangerous. Anyways.
Right, so we'll hop off.
Yeah. So
we're hitting 2 hours.
Colorado,
here.
we're gonna have to figure out our next film, right?
Yeah, for sure.
come back
Are
and hang
you
out.
guys gonna do? I want to say last year we did like the 31 movies you recommended for the month of October. Are you gonna do anything like that again?
Oh wow! God, it's been a quick year, hasn't it?
Yeah, really. It sounds like work. Holy shit. We gotta do that again, right? We should get on that. We could do it. We could do that.
Yeah, that was
We'll
fun.
do that again. We'll do that again, but I think if you we'll see how your schedule works out. Maybe in a few weeks or whatever you want to do something again. That'd be
Maniac
awesome.
Cop, good one.
Maniac Cop
Yeah.
and 2. 2's good too.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Ooh, like that.
How about the Class of 1999, Pat? You ever seen that movie?
Good movie. Yeah, not a long time.
Good film.
Now we watched the Prowler.
Oh, a Prowler I haven't seen in a long time.
And we kept, just like you said, your suggestion was the Tourist Trap. We didn't have to watch Tourist Trap.
Well, Tourist Trap, yeah. Or Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Those are fun films.
Lots of good stuff to watch.
Yeah,
Lots of space in this mall.
I'm down for any of them, so just let me know.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out tonight. Everybody
Yes,
hit that
thank
like
you.
button. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe. And we'll see everybody on Sunday for the podcast. Oh, so are we doing a podcast Sunday? Or is this the holiday weekend? I'm not sure what you and Joe were doing.
I will be up north, but I'm sure I could hop on if we do a short one or something.
All right, we'll
Maybe
figure
like
something
an
out. We
hour.
may or may not be around Sunday. We'll see. We usually
Yeah.
do our podcast, but it is a holiday weekend, so we'll see where it goes from here.
Hawaiian shirt day.
Hawaiian shirt day. It's all ball bearings nowadays. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, thanks everybody. You guys hang out. We'll say our goodbyes after, and get the hell out of Dodge. Where is my thing here? My thingy. I found my
What?
thingy. I found my thingy. Later.